Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Well, today is an overcast day so far. It's supposed to be 74. So I'll be doing a little bit of garden work today. And tomorrow, I'm very excited. One of my friends, who's also a YouTube watcher, has offered to come over and give me some help in my backyard. So thank you for that, Debbie. I'm excited about that, and I like hanging out with Debbie. She's a really nice person. I've known her forever, and I'm very, very grateful and happy that she offered to come and help me. So thank you, Debbie. So today I have to take my little Lizzie for a haircut. She's way overdue. She looks like nobody loves her, which isn't true because we all love her. But so she needs a haircut today, and then Bandit is going on Saturday. I actually like them when they're sort of fuzzy looking, and but I usually have them trimmed every 3 or 4 months. And then they get the spa day, they get their nails cut, and so she's past due. So, and it's easier to keep them clean when their hair is a little shorter. And they do look cute, but I actually prefer them with a little bit longer hair. But having them trimmed longer would require me to take them once a month for maintenance, and I don't want to do that either. So, anyway, that's going to be part of my day. But it's a little too chilly to work in the yard this morning. It's pretty chilly, and I don't like working outside when it's chilly out. I like a nice warm day. I don't like it when it's real hot either. So my goal is to get the garden done before the hot weather rolls in, which should be the end of June, the beginning of July. And then I'm going to take lots of staycations out on my deck. And on the rainy days, I'll work on the inside of my garage. Anyway, that's the plan I'm formulating in my head. So we'll see how that works. I have my Dollar Tree cup here. It's a nice size cup. It holds a lot of coffee, but it's not so big that it's like an all-day cup of coffee, and it's not so little that you can't get anything in it. So I do like this cup, but I only need one. Back in the day, I probably would have picked up three of them or 2 of them anyway, but I don't need that. And if you're wondering why I'm stirring my coffee before I put the creamer in, it's because it's a powder. And the Rise coffee is a powder, so I need to stir that up before I add my cream, which I will be doing right now. And it's really good with the oat milk creamer. Planted oat. Okay, there we go. It's a good combination. And it's very creamy. So anyway, that's my big plan for the day. Cheers. Yummy. So I have a lot of things that need to go to the curb. And we'll be taking those things out tomorrow because Thursday is garbage pickup day. So it's perfect timing. And tomorrow is supposed to be very little chance of rain, so that's good. And I think it's going to be about 76, so not too hot. I'm still emptying dirt out of the pots that I want to get rid of. So that's still going on. And that's hard work, transferring dirt, lifting dirt. I mean, I would have to do it anyway if I had to buy the dirt, but This way I can reuse what I have. I'm trying to reuse everything that I can. First of all, to save money, and secondly, to make use of what I already spent money on. So, okay, I will meet you over there at the budget book. Okay, back at the budget book. Well, yesterday I did not spend any money. I didn't shop online. I didn't go to the store. I stayed home and I worked in my garden. Got lots of the flowers that I planted, that I bought planted. So that makes me feel good. At least I didn't wait till the point where they were tall and leggy. They bring out the flowers fairly early, and if you don't get them kind of early, they're sort of picked over. But what I usually find is that if you can't plant until after the 15th of May, and you've already had the flowers for a couple weeks, they tend to get leggy. So I hope this year, since it's warmed up earlier, that doesn't happen and they do well. Because sometimes once you get them planted, they just don't do well because they've been in the little cells too long. And to get them and put them in bigger pots and have to bring them inside if it's frost, and it's just too much of a pain in the butt. So I do wish that they would bring the flowers out a little later rather than the third week of April. So, but it seems to have worked out okay this year with buying the flowers, and I didn't go too crazy. I mean, I bought hanging baskets, which are a little more expensive than the trays. I bought trays too, but all in all, I bought, what did I buy? 2 flats, I think it was 2 flats of flowers of various kinds, and I bought some starts of tomatoes and peppers, and some herbs. So that's what I bought in the way of plants this year. And I still need to get a cherry tomato. They didn't have what I wanted at Mark's, so I may have to go to a nursery for that, but we'll see. So I think I have 8 pepper plants. They're all sweet peppers, and I have about the same amount of tomatoes, but the biggest focus of my garden will be on greens, tomatoes, and peppers for salads, and to cook like in stir fries or whatever. So for the summer, I'm hoping to have lots of fresh produce. That would be great. So anyway, that's my plan. Hopefully the weather cooperates. That would be a good thing, because that isn't always the case. And I think pretty soon I'm going to harvest my one little lemon, and then I'm going to put my lemon tree, my Meyer lemon tree, outside. It's time for that. So anyway, that's my plan. And today I have to hose off all the mess I made yesterday with the dirt in the front yard, transferring everything into different pots, trying to downsize that. And I think it looks nice. So without further ado, let's check out my front pots and garden and all the work I got done. Okay, well, today's project is planting these flowers in my front yard before they get pot bound and leggy. So I got to get those planted. Got to do something with these pots. Yes, I'm more inundated with pots. So, but my azaleas are looking good. Lots of weeding to do in the front here. And I just see that my irises are blooming. Beautiful yellow. These are all different colors here. Wish they'd all bloom at the same time, but they're not. So, but yeah, I got to do some, but I'm not doing that now. I'm going to work on my backyard, but I do have to get my flowers planted. And then I'm going to empty these pots. The only ones I'm going to keep are the blue ones. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but those will be going into some other pots. I'm inundated with pots. I have more pots over here. So these flowers need to get planted too. And I think I'm going to use these large pots this year to plant my 2 little apple trees. And then eventually I have to move them in the backyard. But I want to consolidate this into one pot with flowers. So that's the plan. And then when I'm done with all that, I'm going to do weeding. So okay, I'm going to get going. That's the before. And I'll show you the after. My hydrangeas are doing beautifully. Hope I get some more blooms this year. I need to feed them. And I need to thin all this out. This is unanimous, I believe you call it. And my neighbor wants some of this, so I'm going to clear that out some because it spread like crazy last year. Okay. Going to get busy now. All right, today's project is complete. It's 3 o'clock. Time for me to stop. Anyway, I got these planted. And I got these put in the blue pots. I think that looks much better. So I have one on either side. I didn't clean up. I got to do that tomorrow. And then I emptied a bunch of pots. Those will get put away tomorrow. And I planted 2 of these begonias and petunias. I just watered them so they're looking a little droopy. I hope they all grow. So I have 2 of those, one on either side of the driveway, and I have had it. I'm done for the day. I'll clean up out here tomorrow. All right, there we go. I need to clean up this flower bed, but the pots are all planted, and I'm a happy camper. Little Lizzie. Oh, you need to go for a haircut. No, stay right there. Can I have a paw? Thank you. Can I have high five? High five? No, not on the stool. There you go. Thank you. You're a good girl. Quiet. No. Can you? Nope. Can you? No, I know you can bark. Stop. Can you sit? Sit. Sit. Oh, good girl. Paw? No, sit. Paw? Thank you. Okay, we're going to go for a haircut. All right. You get one on Saturday. Stop walking. Saturday's your turn. You're a good boy, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. Very good. Oh. All right. We know what you're doing. You're barking as always. And Chloe's just chilling. Yes, you're chilling, aren't you? You don't need haircuts. You just need nail trims and baths. Okay. Well, I stopped at the nursery while I was waiting for Lizzie, and I found some zucchini and dill and a couple of other little plants that Mark's didn't have that I wanted. I paid way more for it, $3.50 a plant. So, and then Mark's had this, it's a bush type of tomato, Sugar Rush. So I picked that up, and I want to plant those. So I wanted to get some squash. Mark's only had some that were terrible looking and broken, so I ended up getting that. So now I got to plant these, and I'm going to plant these over in my city picker raised beds over here. So these are flats that I still have to plant. I planted this one zucchini that I found yesterday at Mark's, and it's doing pretty well. But I want to plant a couple more in these boxes. And then I couldn't find any eggplant. So I do want to get an eggplant yet. So that's what I'll be doing today, planting up some of these veggies. I ended up having 3 zucchinis because there were 2 in one little pod. So I figured I might as well plant it. I'll get plenty of zucchini now. So I have 3 of those, and then in one pod there was 2 summer squashes, so I should have plenty of squash. And the flowers, and so I got all that planted today. And now it's 3 o'clock, and we know it's time for me to start. I was working a little bit on this corner here. This is the pole for my hummingbird feeder, and I did see a hummingbird flying around today, but I haven't put any food out yet, so I'll do that tomorrow. And then this is a Don Juan climbing rose bush, and it hasn't done anything in years, and now it's got buds on it since I had the trees taken down. So hopefully I'll get some beautiful red roses. And I got to clean all this up yet too. Still lots to do, but it's getting there. It's getting better. Here's little Lizzie with her haircut. You look so pretty. You look so pretty. Come on, look up here. There we go. Smile. So she's all nice and clean. Well, it was another busy day. Now I'm relaxing in my chair, watching a little TV and having my Ticino, which doesn't have caffeine in it. So this one is raspberry mocha. Cheers. I really enjoy a cup of that in the evening. It's very relaxing. So I did get a lot done today. Still lots more to do. And tomorrow will be a very busy day too. Have to carry a bunch of stuff to the curb, and they'll come and pick it up. We have bulk pickup every week, which is really great. We didn't always have that, but they implemented that, maybe, I don't know, maybe 3 years ago, something like that. So we have a recycle and a garbage and the bulk cleanup. The bulk cleanup comes really early though, so if you don't get your stuff out the night before, it gets, especially if it's something bigger and you need help getting it out there like I do. So I'm just putting it on the tree lawn on Wednesday. Whenever we get around to it, that's when it's going to go out there. So I still have some veggies to plant. I couldn't find any eggplant starts, so maybe I'll just stick a few seeds in the ground and see if anything comes of it. I know with plants, they don't sprout up until the soil reaches a certain temperature for that particular plant. So sometimes even if you plant your things too early, if the soil temperature isn't right, it's not just light and all that. Some seeds like to germinate in the dark, some like to germinate in the light, but the soil temperature is very important too. So every year I learn more and more about the garden, and I still enjoy gardening. So, but I need to make it something manageable for me. And I'm trying to use everything that I have that pertains to the garden. So the rest, after I get the garden all set up, whatever I don't use is going to go to the donation. Now today I did donate a box of stuff. Wasn't a huge box, but still a box of stuff that I had been gathering things. So it was just a mishmash of different things. And my neighbor had the donation people coming. So she said, oh yeah, if you got anything, put it out in my driveway. So I did that this morning. So that's one box gone out of my hallway. And I'll start another box. I did manage to fill up the box, so that's good. Yeah, there's still so much that I need to get rid of, but all in good time. So, all right, my friends, hopefully the weather holds out tomorrow and it doesn't get too hot. It would be nice if it was another overcast day like it was the last couple days. That was actually very pleasant working in the garden. So that's all I have for you today. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. Bless you, and I'll see you next time.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Don't forget to share, and thanks for watching.